on your system, so you can practice on that.
Okay.
Now I believe you are able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
So in my screen, I have virtual machine that I selected. Just I am starting my virtual machine. This is the as it is dump I am going to give you.
Okay. So
The same way you can work in your system also. So as part of our course, I will focus on Cognos architecture and framework manager, report studio, query studio, analysis studio, and also making the power cubes using power play.
Okay.
So these are the main topics we will cover in entire Cognos.
All right. And
Yeah.
how many hours do you anticipate?
So actually the total course takes around 30 hours, 20 above, even though
About
quickly
30.
we are going.
Okay, 30.
Yeah, including practice, I say 30 above, but exact theory sessions, you required 20 plus.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you sound very
every day 1 hour I will deliver in the regular session. For the practice, it is up to you. Anyhow, virtual machine dump, I will give it to you. You will have the system in your hand. I will make sure that run in your PC.
Okay.
So at any time, whenever you get free time, you can open and you can practice.
All right.
Yeah. So this is the virtual machine I'm going to give you. In this virtual machine, you have IBM Cognos 10, and as well you have Oracle software. Of course, Microsoft SQL Server is also there. Majorly, we are working with Oracle software and these things. Here we have some sample databases to work with. You know that every BI tool gives you some sample database for your learning purpose.
Okay.
So here we have great outdoor sales, great outdoor retailers. These sample databases are available. With the help of that sample databases, we will be working with the framework manager and we'll be working with the query studio and report studio.
Okay.
See, if you see, simply you want to see a first look into the Cognos. Here you see, I'm going to start all programs. Here you have Cognos 10. You have the options, that is Cognos Power Play, Cognos Framework Manager, Cognos Transformer, okay, these things. So these are the Windows-based tools. So Power Play is to develop the multidimensional cubes. Framework Manager is for the architects to build the business interface. Okay. And here we'll go for Cognos Transformer to work with the Power Play Transformer, right? So here Framework Manager is main thing. Just click on Framework Manager. Framework Manager is a Windows-based tool, okay? You'll be working with a Windows-based tool, Framework Manager.
Okay.
See, this is the Framework Manager window. Here you will have options like create a new project, open a project. Okay, so just for creating projects and editing the projects, okay? So very simply, I will tell you today, project is a framework manager project which is used to make your business interface, okay? So this project actually making the model, converting the model into business terminology and business items, and make the business presentation. That business presentation we deploy, we publish as a package into the content store, so that framework, that model is accessible to everyone. Those are from Report Studio and Query Studio, Analysis Studio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically here, this is framework manager is for architects to develop the business interface, and we have web-based tools here. So here I open the Internet Explorer. In the Internet Explorer, actually this Cognos server is installed in the local machine. That's why we got localhost. This is the URL. This is the your Cognos homepage.
Okay.
Yeah, here right side you are able to see that is author business reports, author advanced reports. This author advanced reports is the Report Studio. Of course, this author business report is also Report Studio. But this author business reports may not have advanced options. This author advanced reports is having advanced options. So the structured and well-defined reports, standard reports, we can develop using this Report Studio. Okay.
Okay.
Query my data is what? Query Studio. Analyze my business is what? Analysis Studio. Manage my events is what? Management Studio. Got it? So here are the dashboards. So explore my data is for exploring the multidimensional data. These are the various report authoring tools, the analysis tools available in the Cognos. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So simply to discuss about Cognos, Cognos is an hybrid OLAP. You know what is desktop OLAP? Of course, just I am addressing, but these things you already know about, the desktop OLAP and relational OLAP and multi-dimensional OLAP, okay,
Yes.
and
Yes.
hybrid OLAP, right?
Yes.
So actually this hybrid OLAP tools have the capability of relational OLAP and also multidimensional OLAP. These both facilities will be there. So Cognos 10 BI is an hybrid OLAP tool. Okay.
Okay.
So it can work with databases, that is data warehouses. It can query the data and present the report from relational databases. And also it can query the data and generate the reports from the multi-dimensional databases called multi-dimensional cubes. Okay.
All right.
So when you install Cognos software on your system, the Cognos business intelligence components will be installed. There are two types of components. One is Windows-based components. Second one is web-based components. One is Windows-based components, second one is web-based components. So what are the Windows-based components? One is Framework Manager. Framework Manager is most important component, that is for data modeling purpose. Okay.
Yes.
And you have a transformer, PowerPlay transformer to build the multi-dimensional cubes. And a map manager, okay, and metric designer. These are the Windows based components will be get installed that we already observed, right? So once you go to start all programs Cognos 10, you can access. Okay, so Cognos Power Play, Cognos Framework Manager, for Cognos Map Manager, Cognos Transformer, these things you can access. Okay.
Okay.
So already we opened Framework Manager. In the Framework Manager, you will create the projects and you will be work with. Majorly, we work with Framework Manager. You know the 80 by 20 formula of the business intelligence development, right?
Yeah, and I am working with the report developers as well because
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah,
project lead, right? So I do
yeah, yeah.
want to understand how the report is designed and developed. For example, if the report is running too slowly, I want to be able to check the report design to see whether the report is indeed designed properly, right?
Yes,
As
yes.
we all know,
But
some reports are running very slowly because of the poor report design. It's not
yes,
because
yes.
of the database, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So first what we do is in our course, first I will focus on framework manager. Okay.
Okay.
In the framework manager, I will show you all techniques of modeling the business interface, metadata modeling, and we will prepare some models.
Okay.
Okay. To show Report Studio, for example, here this is the Cognos one, right? Cognos homepage. These are the various tools from where we can access. Now, Report Studio is author advanced reports, right? Now select the Report Studio. If you click on Report Studio, the Report Studio will be open. Now you see it is asking for which package you want to select. Okay. So here I have various packages created. Okay. Here you see in the samples.
And can I have a question here? So the concept of package, right? And we have, for example, the top level is the project, i.e., for example, I have ABC project, I have XYZ project, so I just create one project called
Go ahead.
project, right? And then
Yes.
For each project, we might have multiple packages. Is that?
Of course.
Yes.
Just you see.
Yeah.
This is the framework manager modeling tool. Okay.
Yeah.
This is your reporting tools, Report Studio, Query Studio,
Yeah.
suppose. Okay. In between, we will have a database that is called content store, Cognos content store. Okay. So in the framework manager, actually we do modeling activities. So here we develop our models. See, this is framework manager. Okay.
Yeah.
For your better understandability, what I do is I will show you a database that is data warehouse also. This is your data warehouse, suppose. Okay.
Right. The source data for
Your
the report.
source database from where you query the data and generate the reports.
Okay.
Okay. So what this framework manager does, what we do in the framework manager, we develop a project. Okay.
Okay.
This gray color one is project. In the project, we will have models. Understand?
Yeah.
So in the project, we'll have model 1, model 2, model 3, and so on, right?
Yeah.
In a model, we will have our query subjects and query items.
Okay.
Okay. So we do have the query subjects and query items in these models. Okay. You may have one or more models in a project. In each model, you will have one or more query subjects and query items. Understand? So you know that metadata modeling. So we will convert with these things. Query subjects and query items are directly imported from the source database, and after that we will model them as a business items, right? Business query subjects and business query items as comfortable to the business.
Yeah.
Understandable to the business users and report developers. So this we import and we perform modeling. Now query subjects and query items are available. Okay. This is your project. Let us understand there are two models are available. From these two models, by selecting my required query subjects and required query items, I will prepare packages. For example, I made 3 packages out of 2 models. Okay. This is package 1. This is package 2. This is package 3. Understand?
So packages are made of the models. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. For your better understanding, easy understanding, I will make only 2 packages, suppose. So I'm simplifying the thing. This is package 1. This is package 2. This package made for model 1. This is the package for model 1. This is the package for model 2, right? Now you are clear?
No. Package 2 can include both model 1 and model 2. Can that do that?
Of course, it can include. From one model, you can make multiple packages. 2 models together, you can make single package. No problem.
Yeah. So, okay. So, yeah. And so inside each model, right, you can type it. You can help me if you type it, right? Because I just want to understand the relationship, the package, the relationship between these entities, right? So yeah. So in this is the package. I understand that. Now, and then you under project you have 2 models, right? In green, right?
Yes.
You have two models. Now, in each model, you have 2 thick lines. What are they?
Query subjects.
It's a query subject.
Yeah. Under thick line, we have thin lines. Those are query items.
Oh, the query subject. And then for each query subject, you might have a query item.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Query items is just like a query, right?
Query items are like your columns in the table. Query subject is like your table in the database directly when you import it. Okay?
Okay. So query subject is like a table, and the query items is like column.
Field.
Field, right?
Yeah. In this project, in a model, we will be perform the metadata modeling. We can merge query subjects and make a new query subject. We can apply some derivations and make some new query items. We can merge the query items. This modeling activity we will do here. Okay. So we will make the query subjects and query items, those are available, not highly technical side, those are highly understandable to the simple business users. That is what metadata modeling activity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So from these models, packages are made. These packages are published into the content store, okay?
Okay, the packages are published to the content store. Okay.
Yes. So Framework Manager is a tool for the BI architects for metadata modeling purpose and making the packages. Once the packages are ready, those packages you will be published into the content store, so that what is there in the package? Inside the package you will have model. Inside the model you will have query subject, query items, right?
Yes.
So
to the user, the user will only see the content store, right? So
yes,
the
yes.
user, they somehow see, for example, a dimensional model, right? A dimensional
Yes.
model which was built via framework / packages, right?
Yes.
So to
Yes.
the user, the user might not know how many tables are in a model or in a package.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The only thing they know is, oh, I have a list of columns which I can click, we can drag and drop.
Yes. Yes. So here
Right?
package means don't consider that as a separate element. Package is a publishable collection of models, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So package is made for with the intention of publishing into the content store. But inside the package, you will have models, you will have query subjects, query items, everything is available. So these packages are accessible to Report Studio and Query Studio by accessing the package. Means by accessing its queries, these models, query subjects and query items, they will design and develop the reports, right?
Yes.
So behind the report, query is developed, query is generated with the help of this model, okay?
Yes.
So now if you observe, whenever you run a query, whenever you run a report, what is happening? This report, behind this report, you have a query that is directly queried from the database, right?
Yeah.
So now model is helpful for generating the report easily. But once the report is prepared, this model is helpful to make the query. Once the query is available, it is directly hitting the database to pull the data.
Yes.
Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why this framework manager is only to develop the packages. Means develop the models and your query subjects and query items and perform the metadata modeling. This all together is what a project.
Right.
So inside the project, we will prepare the models, the necessary models. With the help of those models, we will make the package. Package is nothing but a bundle. So that package we can publish into content store. Once the package which is published into content store is accessible to other report generation and other BI tools.
Yeah.
So here Cognos BI, Cognos 10 BI is not a single software, it is integrated set of tools, collection of tools. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So you know that in BI environment, 80% of the development time allocated to the interface development, right? So
Yeah.
generally in other tools, we call it as interface. That
Right.
interface is what model here.
Yeah.
Okay, that is what package here. Okay, and 20% of the project time allocated for the report development.
Yeah.
So actually this interface design, interface development done by the architects according to the requirements, they convert the names of the technical names of the columns into business names, technical names of the tables into business names, and merge the multiple tables and make it together single query subject, merge the columns. They make all the items, those are comfortable to the business naming standards and business specifications and business operation understandability. So for the understandability of the business users, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this actually we will do. So
Okay.
Cognos architect or Cognos modeler design the interface. The interface we call in the Cognos as package.
Okay.
The package is created for fulfilling the user requirements, making the data elements, data items available to the report developers and end users in the business point of view. That's why I told you that is a business interface for the report developers. Okay. So the interface is what a package here. Interface is what a package here. Okay. So once the interface is developed as per the business requirements, we will test the interface and make sure that can query the data accurate from the database.
Yeah.
And the query response is good and it responds within the expected time. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So here the architect will be able to understand the business requirements, and architect also having good knowledge about the database and database tables, that is the source system, its joins and conditions and relations and everything. So he will make the package. So report developer just access this package and develop the reports, right?
Yeah.
So as per the requirement templates.
Yeah.
So once these are developed, so unit testing, system testing is performed, performance testing is performed, and performance optimization is done, and it is published into the thing. Do you know about MicroStrategy?
I heard about that.
Yeah, in MicroStrategy, this interface is called as project.
Right, I saw the one demo at one time. MicroStrategy, yeah.
Okay.
Also,
in MicroStrategy, this concept, interface, this concept is known as project.
Right.
In business objects, the same concept, the same interface we call as universe. In Cognos, we call it as package.
Okay.
In some other tools, it might be called as interface itself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that interface preparation is very important in Cognos. That is done using framework manager. Okay.
Yeah.
So here Cognos 10 BI is a complete web-based dynamic business intelligence reporting solution. So currently it is from IBM.
Okay.
Okay. You have web-based tools like Cognos Report Studio, Query Studio, Analysis Studio, Event Studio, and Metric Studio.
Okay.
Okay. So Framework Manager is a Windows-based metadata modeling tool for Cognos 10 metadata development environment. Okay.
Okay.
And we use this Framework Manager to model the metadata that is derived from one or more data sources. Data sources can be relational data sources. They can be multi-dimensional databases, cubes. Okay.
The models can be against multiple databases, but the performance will be bad, right? The performance will not be able
that we have to take care. But we have to take care. Of course, if you have one source is Oracle, one source is SQL Server, of course we can model, but performance we have to take care, right? Yeah. So it allows creating one model from multiple sources also. Okay.
Yeah, it's possible, but the performance is not that good, right?
Yes, 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 it's true.
Yeah.
So when you are working with, yes, yes. So whenever you are accessing different sources and different databases, generating single query, that really kills the performance.
Right.
Okay. So both are from same source. You can make multiple models also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that. So here, whenever you are working with framework manager, that means you are working with a project. Project contains data sources. Data sources for establishing the connection to the database, source database, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then second one is model. Model is for performing the modeling, metadata modeling. Okay. So model is collection of query subjects and query items. And you will have the package and also parameter maps. Parameter maps is actually part of model development purpose for the parameters, passing parameters purpose. Okay.
Okay.
So package is what your interface which you can publish into the content store. That is what accessible to the other BI reporting tools.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So inside the project you will have folders, you will have subfolders. So it is having its own architecture, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a file-based thing. Whenever you create a project, there are a collection of files will be created. So content store is what a system database where you can publish your metadata, your packages. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, a quick question. I'm sorry. Going back to the concept of folder and subfolder, right? Those are inside the packages. Am I right? The
Of course,
concept of
inside the model, those model we are using to publish the package. So inside the package.
So the folders are inside the packages, right?
Yes, they are in project. Please try to understand here. I'm removing this all and I'm exclusively focusing on this. So in the project, what do you have? You will have a model, right? Inside the model, you will have query subjects and query items, right?
Yeah.
This is query subject 1.
Query subject. Yeah.
Query subject 2. Under the query subject 1, you have query items.
Yeah.
Okay.
The type query, but yeah.
Yeah.
Two.
So here, these things you can put in a folder. Under the folder, you have these 2 query subjects. Okay.
Okay. Under each folder. Okay.
Yeah. Under folder 2, you may have something like query subject 3, query subject 4, etc. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Understand?
Yeah.
So this is what a model, by taking the necessary query subjects and necessary query items, we will make our package. This package we will publish. Understand? Project, folders, then models are query subjects like this. So by accessing them, we'll create the package. Package is what? Your interface that is public, that can be published into content store.
Folder.
Don't worry. So here there are so many concepts which I have to show you practically. So here you will have query subject, query item, namespace, model, folder. These all things are there. Each and everything I will explain detail. Relationship. Okay.
Okay.
So each and everything, its icons and its arrangement, everything I will show you clearly. Don't worry. And how to make the package, how to publish into the content store. Those all things one by one, slowly, practically, I will show you each and everything. Okay.
Okay.
So using Framework Manager, you can create a project, you can edit the project, you can delete the project, you can make the package, and you can publish the package. These all things can be done in the Framework Manager. Okay.
Okay.
So as part of our course, what we continue is first I will focus on the Framework Manager, Kelly.
Okay.
So I will show you all the options: filterings, joinings, parameter mappings, okay, macros, everything I will discuss in the Framework Manager. Of course, I will deliver everything from my side. As part of your roles and responsibilities, how much is useful, you can use it, and which is not useful, you can ignore.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I going to receive some materials from you?
Some? Yeah, I will send you material. I will send you material. Don't worry. Soft copy documents, I will send you.
I think you have some kind of a PDF file, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have Word documents for the Cognos. I will send you those materials. So timely.
The training material.
First of all, I will send you virtual machine. Okay.
Okay. You are going to send me virtual machine and also some training materials, right?
Yes. Once the virtual machine is launched in your system and you are able to practice yourself on your system, I will send you training material with examples, with theory explanation.
Okay.
So those examples you can practice directly.
Okay.
In your virtual machine. Timely, I will send you the theory. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any more questions from your side, Kelly, for today?
Yeah, I'm good. So tomorrow we are going to start at 10 again, right?
Yeah. Tomorrow we are going to join into the same meeting again.
Yeah, and we are going to decide on a daily basis, right? For example, because the Christmas time is coming, I'm going to take a day off, right?
Yeah, when you want off.
How are we going to decide the schedule? Should we decide now?
So every day 1 hour. Okay.
Yeah.
You are in which time zone?
I'm in the Eastern time, right? 2 o'clock Eastern
time zone. Today we started our session at 10 a.m., right?
Yes.
So is it any problem? Do you have any problem if I regularly start the session at 9:30 a.m.?
No, I have a meeting at 9:30. I cannot do that. So the 10 o'clock is the best. Yeah.
10 is the best time for you, okay?
Yeah, 10 o'clock, we just do the 1 hour a day, right?
Yeah. 10 o'clock or 10:30 is okay for you? 10:30 works out for you?
10:15?
10:30 a.m.
Oh, you want to start at 10:30?
Yeah. Just I'm asking you your feasibility.
No, let me see. Ideally, that 10 to 11 is the best.
Is it the best time for you?
Yeah, between 10 and 11, right? So that in other words, today's time is the best for me.
So 10 to 11 or 10:30 to 11:30. This both works out for you, right?
No. Ideally, I will have a 10 to 11. 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, 1 hour. Not 10:30. Not 10:30 to 11:30. Yeah. So 10 o'clock Eastern time is what time in your area?
My time 8:30 p.m.
Oh, 8:30 p.m.
Yeah. I'm in India. It is 8:30 p.m.
Right.
Of course, I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem. Just for the time management, I'm asking your feasibility.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. So tomorrow you are going to attend the session, right?
Yeah, tomorrow at 10.
Yeah, tomorrow at 10 o'clock we'll meet in the same meeting. Okay.
Yeah.
If any changes, tomorrow we will discuss. So I think day after tomorrow, your Christmas time starts, I believe. Your celebration starts. So that we will conclude, we will finalize tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah. And then starting tomorrow, we are going to discuss what to do next, right? In next week or whatever, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So by the tomorrow, I will make sure you will receive the download links to download virtual machine.
Okay.
And tomorrow I will guide you how to download also, because each file has 1.5 GB size. I will guide you how to download also. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Kelly.
Okay.
Then today we'll stop. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye. మహేష్ అమ్మాయి సూర్య వచ్చిపోయినట్టుంది, భయపడినట్టుంది. అవును, అయితే ఇప్పుడే అయింది. అది ముందే వచ్చింది, అమ్మాయి మళ్ళీ ఆఫ్లైన్ లోకి వెళ్ళింది. ఒకసారి కాల్ చేసి జాయిన్ అవ్వమని సేమ్ మీటింగ్ కి. ఇదంతా అడగడుగుతున్నాడు. ఏదో ఒక గంటలో మొత్తం రావాలని ఆలోచిస్తున్నాడు కదా. కాలేదైనా నేను నిమ్మలంగా చెబుతానులే, 10 గంటలకు రా, అంటే క్రిస్మస్ అవి ఉన్నాయంట రేపు రా, క్రిస్మస్ గురించి రేపు మాట్లాడుకున్నాలే, టైమింగ్ కదా, రేపు నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి కదా అని చెప్తాను. రేపు వస్తానన్నాడు. ఓ పని, మరి వాడికి కన్ఫర్మ్ అయితే వాడికి సాఫ్ట్వేర్ పంపించాలి. అదే అడితో మాట్లాడు ప్రొసీజర్, ఎందుకంటే ఇది కొద్దిగా హడావిడి. అడితో ప్రొసీజర్ మాట్లాడు, బాబు నువ్వు కన్ఫర్మ్ గా జాయిన్ అవుతాను, కన్ఫర్మ్ అయితే నీకు సాఫ్ట్వేర్ లింక్స్ వస్తాయి, అవి డౌన్లోడ్ చేసి పెట్టుకుంటే ట్రైనర్ నీకు హెల్ప్ చేస్తాడు, అది లాంచ్ చేసి నీ సిస్టమ్ లో వర్క్ అయ్యేటట్టు హెల్ప్ చేస్తాడు. అండ్ యాజ్ వెల్ డైలీ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ నడిచే కొద్దీ మీకు ఆ డాక్యుమెంట్స్ కూడా వచ్చేస్తాయి, మెటీరియల్ కూడా ఇచ్చేస్తారు. సో నువ్వు కన్ఫర్మ్ అయితే ఆ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ లింక్స్ ఇమీడియట్ గా పంపిస్తాను అని చెప్పి, నువ్వే పంపిస్తాను అన్నట్టుగా చెప్పు. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు నేనేమో ప్రామిసులు చేసేస్తా ఉంటా, అది ఇస్తా అని చెప్పి. ఇప్పుడు నీకు నాకు కమ్యూనికేషన్ లేకుండా ఇప్పుడు ఇట్లాంటి కన్ఫర్మ్ కాకుండా ముందే పంపించేసాను అనుకో, కొద్ది నువ్వు కన్ఫర్మేషన్ తీసుకొని ఓకే అనగానే నీకు నేను మెయిల్ పెడతాను, ఆ మెయిల్ అటెండ్ అవ్వమని ఏం లేదు, సెకండ్ కూడా అటెండ్ అవ్వమని చూపిద్దాం, ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చేసి చూపిస్తాం, ఏం లేదు. మనకి 2 రోజుల వరకు నో ప్రాబ్లం, 2-3 రోజులు. ఓకే, యా ఓకే. Hi Surya, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, Surya, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Are you facing any network issue, Surya?
I'm sorry?
Are you facing any network issue?
No, no, sir.
Each time you are going offline in the GoToMeeting app, even now you are appearing offline. Okay, let me disconnect this. Yeah, now it's okay, good. Surya, you are able to see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So today we are going to start first question. We are going to learn about Oracle database, right?
Okay, sir.
The latest version of the Oracle is 12c. In 12c, C stands for cloud computing, cloud. The version 12c can be launched on the cloud. That's why it is named as 12c. Okay?
Okay, sir.
And before this 12c, we have several versions. So before 12c, we have Oracle 11g. Before 11g, Oracle 10g. Okay. So before 10g, the version is Oracle 9i. Before 9i, Oracle 8i. Before 8i, we have the version Oracle 8. Before 8, we have Oracle 7.x, such as 7.3, Oracle 7.1, and blah, blah, blah. Actually, the beginning version of the Oracle is Oracle V2. That is the very first version of the Oracle. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Right from the beginning, right from the birth, Oracle is a relational database management system. Okay? What is Oracle? Oracle is a relational database management system. Okay. Simply to say, what is Oracle?
Relational database management.
Yeah, Oracle is a relational database management system. All versions, what I told you. So Oracle version 2 onwards until Oracle version 7.3, these all are simple relational database management systems only, right?
Okay, sir.
Simple relational database management systems. Worldwide, the Oracle become very popular from the Oracle 7.x. Okay. That's why simply I say there is 7.x. The 7.x versions are very popular across the world. Oracle usage is highly increased, number of customers are increased, market is increased. in these versions. Okay. Now you see what is Oracle 8. Oracle 8 is Object Relational Database Management System. It is an ORDBMS. Okay. So here you may get a doubt. What is ORDBMS? What do you mean ORDBMS, right?
Yes.
So ORDBMS is nothing but OOPS, Object-Oriented Programming Concepts, plus RDBMS. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So as I told you already, RDBMS includes SQL, works with SQL and PLSQL, right? Of course, PLSQL is not a common standard. It is given by Oracle Corporation, but SQL is common standard. So whenever it is an RDBMS, that works with SQL. This is standard. So here OOPS concepts are included in your SQL. Got it? Object-oriented programming concepts are included into a relational database management system. So there are some additional features like working with the user-defined data types and user-defined objects, nested array, nested tables, varying arrays. This kind of facilities are included. So that is ORDB. You know the growth of the computer technology, right? So initially procedural languages, after that object-oriented programming languages came. Object-oriented programming languages become very popular. Then upon the mechanism, internet, web technologies got become popular. Then after that, grid computing become popular. So that is what racks and everything. Okay, racks, nodes, collection of computers are group. So like that grid computing. Then now cloud computing is become popular, right?
Yes, sir.
So as technology is growing, as new mechanisms are coming to the market, the Oracle Corporation is catching hold of the new mechanisms. They are incorporating that facilities, that advantages into their system, their relational database system. So at this time, they included object-oriented programming concepts into RDBMS, that is Oracle 8 version. Oracle 8i. In Oracle 8i, I stands for internet. Oracle 8i and 9i, both. I stands for internet. Okay. Of course, it is an ORDBMS, Object Relational Database, with internet facility, with internet accessibility, web accessibility, right? This is ORDBMS plus internet. Okay. Can I say ORDBMS on web? Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I stands for internet. Then again, what is 11G and 10G? G for grid computing, right?
Okay, sir.
Of course, this is nothing but ORDBMS. That internet facility, on web facility is anyhow there, plus G, grid computing. So grid computing power, that they have included. So G stands for grid. So you know 12C is ORDBMS on the cloud, that is cloud computing purpose. So anyhow, this grid computing and web, these are not actually database mechanism, additional facilities given in your database management system. whatever it is, simply I say, so until the 7.3 is simple RDBMS. As a database developer, you need not to worry about these all things. As a database developer, you need not to worry about these all things. Okay. So until the version 7.3, it is RDBMS. Since Oracle 8, it is an ORDBMS. ORDBMS is OOPS concepts plus RDBMS, right?
Yes, sir.
So now, if I ask you a question, what is Oracle? How do you answer? Oracle is an ORDBMS. Oracle is an ORDBMS, right?
Okay, sir.
So we have to know about, we have to understand about what is ORDBMS. What is ORDBMS? Before understanding what is ORDBMS, first of all, you should know about what is RDBMS. Before understanding what is RDBMS, you have to know about DBMS, what is Database Management System. Before understanding the database management system, you must know about what is database. Okay? So before that, you must know about data. What is data? So we start from data. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So please make note of it. What is data? Data is simply a collection of raw facts and figures. Okay?
Okay.
Data is simply collection of raw facts and figures. Data is simply collection of raw facts and figures. Data can be anything. Data can be anything. It could be a number, it could be a name, it could be place, it could be an image, it could be a sound, anything is what? Data. Understand?
Okay, sir.
Already I told you yesterday, that is a collection of values together does not produce any meaning is what? Data.
Okay,
Collection
sir.
of values together produce a meaning is what? Information.
Yes, sir.
Every information is data, but every data may not information, right?
Yes, sir.
So already we discussed yesterday. See here, what is data? Data can be anything such as number or a person's name, image, sound, and so on. So data can be defined as a set of isolated and unrelated raw facts represented by values. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Which have a little meaning or no meaning. So simply due to its lack of context of evolution, usually values representing in the form of characters, numbers, dates, symbols, etc. So collection of values together does not produce any meaning. The words, the numbers, okay, so it does not have any meaning, okay. But what is information? These all collection of values together produce a meaning. That is what? Information. Okay. The data is processed data, converted into meaningful information, meaningful form, useful form. The processed collection of values, those are converted into meaningfulness is what? Information, right? So set of organized and validated collection of data is what? Information. I believe you understand what is data and what is information, right?
Yes, sir.
Database. We have to understand what is data. Either it is meaningful or meaningless, whether it is information or data. Simply we call it as data in our regular use. Okay? Everything we commonly call as data. Now what is database? Here the database we have to understand in two different ways. One is conceptually to tell you what is database. Conceptually, database is collection of interrelated data. What is database?
Collection of interrelated data.
Database is collection of interrelated data. Just you see here. For example, student information. Do you know about student information form, right? Admission forms, application forms, like that. Okay. So this is a form. This form contains student information like student number, student name, student ID, student name, education, date of birth, date of joining, course, address, phone number, etc., etc., right? So these all are the elements, these all are the fields. So here you will give the values. You will have student ID here, name of the student here, education qualification here, date of birth here, date of joining here, which course he joined here, address here, phone number here, like that. Information will be there. So what is the particular thing? What is student ID? It is a value, right?
Yes, sir.
Data. What is student name? It is a value, data. What is education? It is a value, data. Date of birth is a value, that is data. Date of joining is a value, data. Course is a value, that is data. Address is a value, that is data. Phone number is a value, that is data. So each and everything is data, right?
Yes, sir.
But these all values together related to one particular student or not?
Yes, sir.
So these all are interrelated, I say. So student ID, student name, education, date of birth, date of joining, everything is related to one student. So these all are interrelated. What is collection of values? Those are interrelated. Together produce a meaning, right?
Yes,
This
sir.
format is giving a meaning, making a sense, right? So database is interrelated data. One form contains interrelated data. Like this, I have 100 students information with me. Understand? Like this, how many forms I have? More than one. I have 100 forms with me like this. Student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, student 5, student 6, student 7, student 8, and so on. Like this, you have 100 students information. Okay. Like this, 100 forms are there. So all together, this is collection of interrelated data. Can I say this is collection of interrelated data? Understand?
Yes, sir.
So this is what a database. Conceptually to speak, database is collection of interrelated data. This collection of interrelated data. Okay. What is database? You understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Technically to understand, this is conceptual understanding about database. Theoretically, conceptually you understand what is database. But technically to speak, database is a data storage area. Technically to speak, database is a data storage area. So this is the symbol represents a database. This is the symbol represents a database. Database is data storage area. Where do we store our data in the form of table, right?
Yes, sir.
Database is a data storage area. Where do we store our data in the form of table? For example, this is table. In this table, first column is student, second column is student name, third column is education, fourth column is date of birth, next one is date of joining, course, address, phone number, email ID, like this, columns. Understand? In this table, I have a row. In this table, I have a row. This row contains the value, student number, student name, education, date of birth, date of joining, course, address, phone number, email ID. These all are related to one particular student or not?
Yes, sir.
This is what actually data you have in your form or not?
Yes, sir.
So this is one. This is interrelated data or not? One row in the table contains interrelated data or not?
Yes, sir.
Like this, how many rows you have? This is second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, seventh row, etc., so on. You can have many rows, right?
Yes, sir.
It means multiple students information you have. It means multiple students information you have. This is the second student details. This is second student details, right?
Yes, sir.
And again, third student details. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Then again, fourth student details. Like this, you will have multiple students information in the table. There are multiple rows in the table. Each row represents one student details, right?
Yes, sir.
So now, can I say this is collection of interrelated data? Is the definition of the database is matching here or not?
Yes, sir.
So like this, the database is a data storage area. Where do we store our data in the form of tables? A database contains many tables. For example, one is student details, second one is course details, third one is trainer details, fourth one is employee details, fifth one is books details, sixth one is infrastructure details, another one is schedule details, etc., right?
Yes, sir.
So database is a data storage area. Where do we store our data? In the form of tables. This is what a database. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Theoretically, conceptually, database is collection of interrelated data. Database is collection of interrelated data. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. This is what database. The next we have to understand about what is a database management system, right?
Okay, sir.
Database. And next one is DBMS. DBMS means
Database management system.
management system. Database management system. What is the definition of database management system? The collection of interrelated data and a set of programs is what database management system. Collection of interrelated data and a set of programs is what database management system. So now you know this is database, right?
Yes,
Yeah. A software system. This is an application. This is collection of programs. Okay. So there are programs in this. It's an application. This software application is a collection of programs. These programs are intended to operate the database and organize data in the database, access data from the database, right? Are you clear?
yes, sir.
So, in a database management system, you will have data storage mechanism and a data access mechanism to operate the data and organize the data. Both will be there. Both together is a complete software system to store and organize the data effectively. That is what a database management system is. So what is database management system? Database management system is collection of interrelated data and a set of programs. Collection of interrelated data and a set of programs. Together is what? A database management system. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now database is data storage mechanism. These all are the programs. This is a software application, software system. But these programs are intended for what? These programs are intended to operate database elements, operate the database and organize data in the database. Are you clear?
Okay, sir.
This is what a database management system. Complete together is what database management system. This is what a DBMS, database management system. Okay. So, in the evolution of the relational database management systems, if you understand, the evolution of the relational database management systems, if you understand, this DBMS undergone several enhancements. Okay. So, first
Okay, sir.
database management system is hierarchical database system. Its internal mechanism of organizing the data is hierarchical system. So it is hierarchical database system. There are some drawbacks in hierarchical database system. So network database system is introduced. Still there are some limitations in the network database system. So next they came up with a new database management system, a new mechanism, that is relational database management system. Okay, are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So after that we came up with object oriented features, that is ORDBMS. So we have to understand about this database approaches, database models before understanding what is relational database and what is object relational database. Okay. As I told you yesterday, earlier, the database management is manual, right? Manual, computer. This is the long ago, olden days, when there was no computer. Understand?
Okay, sir.
This already I told you yesterday. But once the computers are introduced, in computers, first and foremost mechanism is file-based system. Just store and organize the data in the electronic files. There are some programs organize the data. You told you know C language, right?
Yes, sir.
In C language, you might have learned about data structures like stacks, linked lists, binary trees, these kind of concepts, right?
Yes, sir.
So to work with these data structures, you might be define the structures, you might be working with functions, you might be save the data in the file and read the data from the file and manage the data in the file, right?
Yes, sir.
There is nothing but file-based system. Okay. So a file in your operating system contains data. You will read the data from the file. You will write the data into the file. You will access the data from the file. You will manipulate the data in the file with the help of one or more programs. That is what file-based system. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So this is having lot of drawbacks. I will detail explain you about those drawbacks. Just I am telling you the evolution. Okay.
Okay.
So to overcome those drawbacks, the database management systems are introduced. In the database management system, first database management system is hierarchical database system. So in C language, trees and binary trees concept, right? Hierarchical structure.
Yes, sir.
So that mechanism is implemented here, that is hierarchical database system. Still there are some drawbacks. So network database system is introduced. Still there are problems. So finally they come to relational system. This relational database systems itself we call as RDBMS, relational database management systems. Then we have object relational database management systems. This is the complete evolution of your relational database management systems. Okay, evolution of the database system, simply to say. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So please try to understand. First manual, no computer. Next computer is came. So electronic storage and electronic operations, programs. Then a separate system called a database system. In this separate system, step-by-step enhancement. At present, we are working with relational database management systems and object relational database systems. Got it?
Okay, sir.
To understand this evolution, first of all, you know about relationships among data. Can you tell me what are the various types of relationships among data? There is one-to-one relationship. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what are the relationships among data? These are the three different types of relationships among data. One-to-one relationship, one-to-many relationship, many-to-many relationship. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Please realize that the file-based system is developed based upon one-to-one relationship. Okay. File-based system was working on one-to-one relationship. Hierarchical database system is developed on one-to-many relationship. Network database system is many-to-many relationship. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So hierarchical database system is on one-to-many. Network database system is on many-to-many. So file-based system is on one-to-one. Database system is on one-to-many. Network database system is on many-to-many. But here relational database and object relational database is purely table relations. Understand? So here one-to-many, many-to-many, one-to-one, all are possible because this is relationships among the tables. Okay?
Okay.
So here you have to understand what is evolution of what are the relationships among data and evolution of your database management systems and a client server structure of the database management systems. These things you have to understand.
Okay.
I'll say what is one-to-one relationship. Let us try to understand relationships among data. That is one-to-one relationship. What is relationship? You try to understand. You see, in a book, you have countries' names. Okay, you have one book in your hand. In that book, you have country names. Okay.
Okay.
So one country name, two country name, three country name, four country name, like that. You have one more book, second book. The second book is having all current president names. Okay. One Obama, two Putin, three, like this, so on. You have president names. What is the relation between these two books? There is a relation or not?
Yes, sir.
Every country has a president. But every one country has only one president, right?
Yes, sir.
One president can head only one country, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the relation between country details and president's details? One-to-one relationship. Understand?
Okay, sir.
Similarly, when you concentrate on one particular department, department details and department head details. One department can have only one department head, right?
Yes, sir.
So here also relationship is one-to-one relationship. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So employee name, employee ID. Each and every employee has a unique ID, right?
Okay, sir.
One ID is allocated to only one particular employee. So one employee has only one number. One employee cannot have multiple numbers. One number cannot be given to the multiple employees. So what is the relation between employee number and employee name? One-to-one.
One-to-one.
Okay. If you understand that this is what exactly one-to-one relationship. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then what is one-to-many relationship? For example, student and course. Okay.
Okay, sir.
There are multiple students can join in the same course or not? One course is having so many students, but one student can join only one course at a time. There is a rule or not?
Yes, sir.
One student cannot join multiple courses, but one course can have multiple students.
Yes, sir.
So here the relationship is one-to-many relationship. This one-to-many relationship itself we called as parent-child relationship. or master detail relationship. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now you try to understand what is many-to-many relationship. This diagram is showing you many-to-many relationship. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what is many-to-many relationship? Here you see product information and customer information. Two informations are there, right?
Yes, sir.
One is product information, second one is customer information. If you understand the transactions, one product can be sell to multiple customers, right?
Yes, sir.
Television you can sell to multiple customers. Customers can purchase the same product called television.
Yes, sir.
But one customer. So one product is related to multiple customers, one is related to multiple products, right?
Yes, sir.
This kind of relationship is many to many relationship. This kind of relationship is many to many relationship. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So this is what relationships among data. This is what relationships among data. What are the relationships among data? One-to-one relationship, one-to-many relationship, many-to-many relationship. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So next we have to understand about evolution of the database system, DBMS approach, database system, advantages of the database system, and you have various models like hierarchical database model. This is the hierarchical structure. Network database model. This is the network structure. Then after relational database model, this is relational. Multiple tables are related. Then object relational model. So these approaches and evolution of the relational database management system we discuss tomorrow. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Do you have any questions, Surya?
No, sir.
No questions. Okay,
Yes, sir.
tomorrow are you going to attend the session, Surya?
Sir?
Do you have any Christmas plans?
No, sir.
So we can continue the sessions, right? No Christmas plans.
No, sir. We are having night only. So
Hmm.
so
So
uh so
tomorrow
we
day
can
after
have sessions. Yeah.
tomorrow day after tomorrow we can have a session. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Then see you tomorrow, Surya. So tomorrow
Yes,
I
sir.
will complete this database concepts and we'll go for understanding client server architecture of the database systems.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, Surya. Fine. Thank you. Today I do stop. Let us continue tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you.